a podcast where you don't need an invite to join the conversation. Welcome to Add Me to the Group Chat. Hey, you guys, welcome to Add Me to the Group Chat. I'm so excited for this interview. I just sat down with one of my besties. Her name is Krysta. It was such a good conversation. To be honest, we got done recording and we were like, what did we even talk about? This happens all the time, though. You know when it is when you just sit down with a friend or you're on FaceTime or you're just on a phone call, or you know what, better yet, you're sending voice memos to one another. And it is just this awesome conversation that you're like, oh yeah, we talk a gazillion times a day, but I don't even know what we talked about. But you are talking about very important topics. So we're going to dive right into it. Y'all give it up to Krysta because it's her first ever podcast. And she did this as a huge favor to me. But I know this is not going to be her last time on because we literally just scratched the surface. And her story is amazing. She's awesome. So yeah, anyways, give it up for her. Check out the show notes, everything in the description, but let's get right into it because you're really going to feel like you're eavesdropping. And that is exactly what this is supposed to be like. Goals met. All right, let's dive right in. Hi, you guys. I'm here with Krysta. Krysta and I have known each other for a minute. I actually was thinking this morning how long we've known each other. And the first time I met you, I could not tell you the year, but I know that I maybe had Maddox. Maybe?
No, that's Maddox and Sophia are the same age, right?
Yeah, I think that's it.
They're 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
You did not have Mason. You were pregnant with Mason. Oh my gosh, I'm saying names.
No, it's fine. I might.
I'm
it's
like,
fine.
dropping.
It's fine. We're just gonna be normal. No, I think that Sophia. We moved here when Sophia was like 3 months old.
Yeah. My first memory of you was that side building of the church, like in the back where they did like youth things. Mm-hmm. And you were pushing obviously a stroller or something, and y'all were like picking up your kids for like doing something. Probably. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, we didn't know anything about you guys. I think we knew you, or I knew you better than like our husbands knew each other maybe. And then they started having, maybe they were doing all their like men's stuff before that. But we grew closer through that phase of our life.
Yeah.
At that time.
Mm-hmm. Well, when they started getting together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because we were both dealing with them coming home late at night, and we're like...
So annoyed. Yeah, now, so like tomorrow morning they have something, like the men's something in the morning. Alan said he's going to go to.
They have a breakfast.
Yeah,
like,
but it's early. I prefer them do mornings like that because I'm like, I'm not trying to go anywhere. We're not doing anything as a family. We want to sleep in. Go.
Early Saturday.
Have a good time. Yeah. And then he's back by like 10. I'm like, great, we're ready to go do something. But like a Friday night, I'm like, why are you gone? First of all, I was very hormonal and annoyed all the time.
Yeah, well, I think the aggravating part of it too is like when they do come home, they're waking me up.
Oh, I didn't feel that.
Well, Weston would always wake me up and talk because he has to dump everything.
Oh, he wasn't like coming in and going to sleep. He was
can't.
Like, let me tell you everything we talked about.
He's on like an adrenaline rush still from like all of that. He's like, I got to tell you all this stuff. And it would drive me nuts. It'd be like 2:00 in the morning. You know how they got home late?
He would wake you up
because they would
and
leave
talk
at
to
9.
you?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Every single time.
Oh, no. Absolutely.
And I would just, just like be half asleep. And I'm like, what? I don't. That's so great. I'm so happy for you. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Like, yeah.
Dozing off. He didn't turn the lights on, did he?
No.
Okay, it was dark.
He would come to my side of the bed and practically sit in the floor.
Oh my God.
And just talk to me.
So funny.
But it's sweet. I mean, it's still sweet because he like wants to share everything. So.
Yeah, he does. I like that. So the guys all got together. Like if your husband has a group of men that are like, for Krysta and I, like we are Christian women, we are believers, followers of Christ, right? So our husbands having men that they can disciple each other. That's what they were doing. So I don't want y'all to be thinking, oh, where were they at? You know,
it's the best thing ever.
Yeah, it was really good for them.
Yeah, like Weston, like once he got saved, the discipleship, all of the things like that strong bond with the guys. He needed that so much.
And they also talk
yeah,
and see each other.
They do. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I know. I thought it's like the guys talk more than the girls do.
Yeah, well, this is why I think, because the women are typically doing a lot of moving parts.
That's exactly
when it comes to like the kids in the home, and the men leave the home and they're working, which they're busy, but they're just worried about their self and their job and their task. And like, do you know what I mean? They're not like, I got to feed somebody some lunch. I got to go pick somebody up. I've got to.
The mental spinning is not there as much.
Yeah. So I think they'd have more time to talk. Weston definitely has more time to talk, girl. He drives.
I know.
Honey.
No, that's it. Yeah.
He likes study and read or listen and all the things. Yeah. He has.
Yeah. He has lulls with it too, because you can only, he has a lot more stretch in that mental stretch than I do. My brain gets full a lot quicker.
No, for sure.
But yeah, he still has moments though where it's like he's already done so much that he needs to kind of breathe. But that's when he talks most of the time. That's when he calls people and talks to them. Yeah. Because once he takes everything in, he's got to get it out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he can't hold it in.
No,
he's got to clear space for more information.
Yes. Yeah.
He's so funny.
Yes.
Let's talk about that real quick. So he travels for work, say what or whatever, but how do you deal with that as a wife? Because I, as a wife, think about that all the time. And I'm like, if Alan traveled like that for work, that would be really challenging. So how do you deal with him not being home so many days or whatever? How does that affect you and the kids?
Well, we've gotten used to it now. So he's been doing that for a couple of years. Yeah. And so in the beginning it was hard because it was just I was used to having him home every night. I know. For dinner or something. Even if it was at 7:30, if it was not really a convenient time, you're about to miss dinner or it's already done and you're just eating leftovers. It's still that consistency of having him home every night to be help put the kids to bed or just even I don't have to remember to shut and lock the doors and turn all the lights off and put the dogs away, and I have another person that will also think about that. Yep. You know? Crazy enough, I've actually I've messed up before and left the garage door open all night one time. No. I mean, I don't know. You get mom brain, you get all busy and stuff. I locked the door.
I've left the house during the day and it's been open. And somebody came home and they were like,
well, but you're out. There's not a lot. We're in a neighborhood too, and everybody can see whatever. And but I don't know. I'm just always usually a garage door open person anyway. Yeah. But there's just times when you forget things like that. So it's nice to have him home to do that. But now, so we're used to it. I just kind of, you just kind of do it. You just go. That's it. You have your system. You have your it's duty minded in that sense of this is what I got to do. Yeah. And this, and then, I have older kids now too, so they help out with
which
some
is
things.
Really, really helpful. Yeah. And sometimes I think, growing up with having siblings, I didn't have I was always the baby for a while until my brother was born. But I can only imagine if there were more under me, I would probably feel I got to help. You know what I mean? So they're pretty hands on deck. When you ask them to do something, they're pretty much they're in for it.
Well,
they give you some.
They're kids. Yeah. Yeah. No, so they are. They're really helpful. I think probably more than most. If you don't have that environment with a lot of kids, a lot going on, then it would probably be more relaxed, but I think that they do jump in because there is a sense of urgency sometimes for that, because it can get chaotic. So that, they do. But then there's times where they're Oh my gosh, especially if they're on a video game or something.
Yeah.
And it's like,
you're killing
Mom,
their vibe.
I'm in a match. I can't. And I'm like,
Yeah. I'm about to unplug it.
Yes, you can.
And now you're going to be really pissed off.
You can. Yeah. So that's
to them, that is like, it's almost like life or death.
Well, it's intense.
I cannot stop. Yeah, I'm almost there. Yeah, I can only imagine.
No, yeah, it's really intense, and it's, I get that, but at the same, it's like you have to separate.
Yeah,
sometimes like that reality. That's
yeah.
So,
do you yell a lot as a mom? Or are you a soft speaker?
I yell. Yeah, no,
you do.
I yell.
Yeah,
yeah, a lot.
I mean, I feel like I yell constantly.
Yeah,
and it's so annoying. Mm-hmm. I tell them, I'm like, y'all realize when I'm loud, I'm getting on my own nerves.
Oh, no, I hate it. I don't.
Yeah, it's annoying.
What's stupid about it is I want to wear earplugs. Okay, because I feel sensitive to noise.
Yes,
I didn't used to be that way like so much, but now it is just. I'm older and I can't handle it as much.
Yep.
And so I wear my earplugs, but then yeah. So I do. I
when
get on
you
my
wear
own
earplugs, do you
when
really?
I scream.
They're plugs for sound. It's not. I'm listening to music. It's a plug.
I bought their loops. And
I think that is fabulous.
No, I bought some nice earplugs that can like go on a keychain. I lost my first pair and I was so upset. But there's times where I'm like scrambling. I lose things a lot. Oh. And these things are like, they're this big of the case, right? And then the earplugs are so it literally gives me like heart palpitations if I can't find my loops and it's so loud and crazy and I feel like I'm going to lose it. Like I'm like, I gotta put them in because y'all are driving me insane, but I don't want to be a witch.
Yeah. I know.
So I scream, but it's like it ends up getting to the point. Like I have told you so many times and I don't know what the connection, what you're missing here. Yeah. But get it together.
Yeah, and do it. Yeah, it's almost like it's a reaction that it's not like they like it, but they just feel like there's no, well, she says it all the time. She says it all the time. Oh, no, I'll get to it when I get to it. And like they are being kids, and it is annoying because they just think like, you're like, go and do X, Y, Z, and they just don't move quick enough. But I always try to tell the boys that there's a consequence. If you don't do what I'm asking you to do, it affects the rest of the day. And it's a snowball effect. So you didn't go do what I said quick enough. So now we're delayed to do the next task. Mm-hmm. And that affects the following task after that. Like it affects everybody. Now we really want to talk about our shower routine and our bath routine. I know at night or in the morning, that is the number one thing that you look forward to is just your special time. And having the right products with you really just layers the effect of how your mood's going to be and how much you look forward to that time. So to me, I love a good 30 minutes to an hour. Girl, I'm watching a whole show while I'm doing my routine. My routine starts in my bedroom and I end up taking it to the bathroom and then we're back in the bedroom. Like it's a whole experience, you guys, when it comes to the product and staying young and feeling great, hydrated, all the things. But let's cut right to the chase. I'm the founder of Like Butter, and we have created and just scratched the surface of some amazing bestsellers, which is our Glow Butter and our Glow Scrub. Those two products right there really work well together in your shower routine because when you can scrub your body really well in an effective way but not damage the skin, that's an A+. And then when you get out of the shower, allow that routine to continue with the Glow Butter, allowing your skin to just soak up all the rich oils and butters from this product, and you go to bed feeling like a dream. Yes, but let's just top it off. When you put on deodorant and you're trying to get in all the like crevices of your body and get super clean, squeaky clean without feeling dry, check out our bar soap. It is luxurious, and also stunning in your shower. And then we have a new addition to our product line, which is Skin Plus Space. It is safe enough to spray all over your linens, your couch, your rugs, all the places in your home, but also your clothing in your actual physical body. I love this product so much that I've been creating this for almost a year and a half, and this has just now come out to you guys publicly. So anyways, enjoy it. Check out all the details on the website, all the ingredients on our product line you can pronounce. I promise you, okay? So go ahead to lykebutta.com. That is LYKBUTTAH. Everything is luxurious and also affordable. So, we like to stick to a low budget, but also be extra bougie. All right, well, let's go ahead and get right back into today's episode.
It could even affect dad getting home in time. And I try to connect things like that, for example, because, and that's not really a good example, but you know what I mean? Like, it actually affects more than just their self. It affects me. It affects his brother.
Right.
It affects other people in the home. And yes, there's consequences. Like, if you don't do it now, okay, there's a punishment. Like, something's going to happen. But like, I try to help them understand in life, though, it affects more than just yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and I've been a really big fan of the natural consequences lately.
Yeah. What is that? A
natural consequence.
Yeah. A natural consequence is what? Oh, like
you walk out.
So now you're going to be late to class. An example
that's
like that. So you'll have a tardy. So it is what it is.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is it.
Or
yeah.
like you forget your jacket, or you
then
don't
you're
listen to
cold.
me after the 5th time I've told you to put your coat on when
yeah,
it's cold
Krysta.
outside, then you just freeze.
Yeah. Oh, you forgot your water? Okay, you're going to be thirsty.
Or drink from the water fountain.
Oh, gross.
You know?
Yeah.
That's not terrible.
So gross.
What is it? City water?
Ew.
That's why. That's why
rats
it's gross.
are there. But
What
that
are you
is
talking
it.
about rats?
Rats are in the water. I don't know.
That's the sewer.
Well, it's about basically
It's not
the
the
same.
same.
It's gross.
Gosh.
But yeah, a natural consequence. That actually is really smart. I probably am going to start using that. Be like, well, that is the natural consequence that's going to happen. Do you actually use that word? No. Or it just is a natural, like it just is?
No, I don't really use that word.
I'm probably going to run it into the ground.
Do it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Use it if it works for you. Because,
Yeah.
There is consequences that I give. And what I've, I don't know, lately it's been a struggle. Because it's like, okay, so what I've had to say is, why is it worth it? Like, we have a game time rule. I have consistently caught them breaking that rule. And kind of procrastinating with other things and putting it off, or like going over. And then not only that, but they know the time. They know the time that it's okay to do it.
Yeah.
Just blatantly getting on as soon as they wake up in the morning or something.
Oh, yeah. No.
And I'm like, so why is it worth it? Why is it worth it to you when you know that you're going to be grounded for a week or whatever the consequence is? Why is it worth it for you to still break that
Yeah,
rule?
to do it, yeah.
And then...
Because they didn't forget.
No, they know. Because I can ask them, what's your game time? And they say.
Yep.
They know exactly what it is.
Yep.
Are you allowed to play in the morning? No, I know I'm not. So why is it worth it for you to do it when you know that you're going to get in trouble?
Yeah.
So, and...
You use the word grounded, don't you, a lot? Like you just said that. Is that a word you use a lot? Grounded?
Some, yeah. I think so. You'd have to ask my kids, honestly.
Yeah, because Maddox and Chris said to
remember.
me, they were like, have we ever been grounded? And I'm like, yeah, you have. But I was like, I don't know why I don't use that word. I just take things from you. So like I think I say lose it.
You're going to lose it?
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm like, you're going to lose your four-wheelers for a week. Did you just have a hole in your lip? It just went everywhere. It's okay.
I feel like 40% of the time when I drink
It
something,
didn't drip.
it literally
You caught it.
it went, it made
On
like
your
a drool.
face.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Tissues are right here, or something to wipe you need something to wipe your face. You don't have anything on your face. Okay. But I say lose it. I'm like, well, you're going to lose four-wheelers. It's like anything electronic. So we don't do video games, right? We've talked about that. I just don't have them. I'm not ready for them because I hear other parents that battle things with them. And I'm like, why would I want to start that?
How would you introduce it?
Yeah. So if we don't need to, we don't need to. But like four-wheelers or TV time is a big thing for the boys. They love to watch TV. So any type of show or whatever that they're interested in. So I'm like, well, you've just lost that this week. You've lost it. So I don't know why, because I think my parents used the word grounded. And, we always want to go against everything our parents did raising us. And I'm like, I don't know. I've just never used it. But they did ask one time. They were like, what is grounded maybe? And I was like, well, it's when you lose something that you enjoy doing. So you can't go to your friend's house. You can't go to the sports activity. You can't do something at home that you typically enjoy doing.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know why I don't use that. But I just say, like, you've just lost it this week. Like, whatever.
Yeah. It's just a different way of saying it. But
It
it's
is.
basically the same thing.
It is. Yeah. Yep. But when I was growing up, I think grounded was you cannot leave the house. It never was TV.
Can't go outside.
Yes. Yeah. It was like, you can't
kids
play.
don't want to go outside.
They're like, good, ground me.
Yeah. You're grounded. You can't go in your room anymore.
Yeah, because it was like ground. I don't know. And I'm like, where did the word even come
Grounded.
from? But that's what it was. I could not go play with my friends. Like, I think I still watched TV. We did not have video games. We had the old school Nintendo. I mean, we didn't have what kids have now. But me not going and playing
Was a big deal.
Killer.
Yeah.
Yes,
can't
I
play
think
hide and
that's
seek in the woods. Are you
yeah,
serious?
like that.
Yeah, no, that would be
Heck,
terrible.
no. Yes.
Because everybody's gonna be looking for me. I'm missing. Where am I?
Torture. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, honestly. Yeah. So maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, yeah, you can still go outside and walk, use your feet. You're just not going to use your bike this week.
Kick them outside. That's what I've heard lately.
Oh, yeah. I'm like,
This is your
no.
grounding. You have to stay outside. You're not allowed to come in for 3 hours.
Yeah. Because they do want to stay
Give you
inside
some
and
water.
play. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? It's drink from the water the hose.
The hose. Yeah, I used to do that.
Is that just you used to do that?
Uh-huh.
But
now
then
I know better.
You whenever you talk about drinking from the water fountain, you're like upset. You're like, I'm not going to drink from the water fountain.
Yeah, I'm
That's
like,
gross.
sick.
But we drank from the water hose.
A lizard's going to come out of it. Can you imagine if you're drinking it and a bug comes out?
Of the water hose?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, no. Now
Ugh.
that's why there's the top,
Oh,
the nozzle.
a nozzle. Yeah, so nothing climbs in it. You know
Then
what?
you
Let's
take
talk
the
about
nozzle
this.
off and turn it on. And
When we were growing up, it was never get a bottle of water. We never had a cup.
we never had a
Krista.
bottled water. Yes, we did
never
have
had
cups.
No. Not like a cup where we take like a thermos cup. We had a cup
permanent
in
cups.
the house, but
Like
never like you take a cup in the car with you.
No.
How did we survive?
What do you?
Do you know what I'm saying?
We went to the gas station. Are you kidding me? We went and got a Yoo-hoo.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody was drinking water.
No, nobody drank
Everybody
water.
drank sweet tea.
Sundrop.
Yes.
I was raised on Sundrop.
Wow. And it's so weird how things have changed because now everybody has 1,000 cups in their cabinet that have lids and straws.
It's the green thing. That wasn't a thing when we were younger.
No.
Green.
No. We had glass, though. We had just glass cups.
That was out of default.
I mean, I guess.
That's because we had mason jars.
Mason jar and jelly jars.
Jelly jars.
Do you remember recycling jelly jars?
No.
You remember the
We
jelly
didn't
jar?
recycle.
Well,
Sure we
I
did.
don't know if like we did it because there was like a budget. I'm not going to go buy a cup, so we're going to clean this jelly jar out.
Like recycle like that. I thought you meant like a recycling
No,
bin.
we never did that either.
Okay.
No. And I still don't do that. Do you recycle at home?
I would if they came by and picked it up.
Oh, they don't.
But it's a lot of stuff. Like
It is.
It's a lot to have all the cardboard and things piled up in your garage and then take it and dump it off. I'm like, that's so annoying. I can't. I don't have time for that.
No, it's a lot.
No.
Those that recycle are probably cringing. They're
I'm
like,
so sorry.
save our planet. But I did think about, I was in Goodwill the other day. I've just started kind of thrifting, not a lot. I enjoy it when I'm on a mission.
It's time consuming.
Yeah, it's very challenging. And so if I'm not in the mood, I'm like, get this garbage out of my face. Like that type of vibe. And I'm like, okay, now I have a really bad attitude. But I was thinking in the store, the jelly jars used to have characters on them. Like you would have Winnie the Pooh.
Oh my God.
Do you remember that? And I
And
had
glasses,
those in the cup.
like collector glasses.
Yes.
With like cartoon characters.
And I
on it.
hate Winnie the Pooh, to be honest. Like I just think it's such a
annoying.
weird character. Ugh.
But
they were on jars, like.
Yeah.
And we had them in our cabinet. They probably had other stuff, but that's all I really
Were they
remember.
etched or was it like?
It was like colored,
printed?
like printed.
That's what I was saying. Yeah,
They wouldn't come off. Like you couldn't really even scratch it off. It was like on there. Yeah. I wonder if my parents still have them. Probably not. But they were just jelly jars that now they're cups.
Those are probably worth money at this point.
I would think
Yeah.
if I had those today, what a cool thing to have. I would think that would be super cool.
It would take up space and you would get annoyed with it. Because
Probably,
it
I
doesn't
would
match
then.
your stuff. You would be like, no, I like white and pink.
And get it
This
out.
does not go.
True.
It's like having character clothes with kids, like when they're little.
Yeah, I'm not into
Some
it.
people are okay with that, like for a while. But I'm like, those are the kind of clothes, you can stain them. That's fine. Like this
Yeah.
is the clothes you get dirty.
Yep. No, 100%.
Well, now mine, it doesn't even matter. They wear Spider-Man shirts to church and
They
I'm
love
just
it.
like, oh, God.
Yeah.
There's fights that you got to
Pick your battles.
let go of.
I know.
Yeah.
I never was one to buy all that stuff from the stores, but randomly, if it kind of looked like I'm like, okay, I can deal with this. I would do like a Superman logo, Spider-Man logo, like things like that. I'm like, I can deal with it, but like all this other off the wall stuff, I'm like, I'm not doing it. But I used to love, like, I had a Disney shirt when I was a little girl, and I loved it. You know,
I don't even think I did.
it was like had Goofy or something on it. I was like, oh, I love it. I'm sure my mom was like, it's the ugliest shirt I've ever seen. But I loved it. It was probably my only one character shirt. So to a kid, I'm like, just let them live.
Yeah.
But if you buy it, then, you know, you brought it into the house. So you started it.
No, I'm fine with that. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't bother me as much. It's just like,
Yeah.
you know, no big deal. But the cups and
Not into it. No. We were talking about, I had one of my glass cups in there and it had like bows on it. And Malia was making iced coffee over here. And Cruz was like, what happened to that bow on that straw? And then when she was stirring it, she had broken the bow off.
scratch it. Oh, okay.
It like broke off and I saved it because I'm like, I'll glue it back.
Did you?
But now I can't find the bow. And Cruz was like, what happened to that? What happened to that bow? Where is it? And I was like, oh, did you touch it? Is it still in there? I need to look today if it's still in the cat. Yeah. Where did it go? Because I literally, it's like stuff like that I just forget to do.
Do you have a drawer that you put things in that you're like, I'm going to do this later? You do? Okay. Everybody's got a drawer.
Yeah.
Everybody's
And
got a
it's
junk
just like
drawer.
little stupid stuff that would take me 5 seconds. But I'm just like, nah,
I don't have time for that.
I don't want to do it right now. Yeah. But
Well,
anyway,
a lot of
like
times
that.
what happens when I have something like that, because I have glued I've repaired ridiculous things.
Yeah.
I'm like, this was literally $3. It's not a big deal. But
It is. I mean, just do it.
I've like pieced together little potted porcelain plants or something.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the fake ones that, yeah. Okay. So, but
Oh,
a lot
like,
of times the
like
problem,
tiny ones, like
Yeah.
you can get. Yeah.
yeah, that just take up random space. Like, oh, there's something needs to go there. Just
Yeah,
put a
glue it
plant-
back. It's
put a
fine.
plant there. No, I did. But I've enjoyed, anyway, a lot of times what happens is I'll leave it there for like weeks and it just sits there.
Oh, and you see it.
broken.
Oh, it's not in a
On the
drawer.
counter.
Oh, it's
No,
out.
it's
So you remember to do it.
It sits for weeks.
Oh my gosh.
No. Did you miss that part?
I did hear that, but earlier we were talking about a drawer and I was like, oh, you're not really putting stuff away. You're staring at it.
Oh, I'm so bad. I can ignore it. I can. But a lot of time, the reason why is like the part in the middle, like, okay, there's a broken thing.
Yeah.
What do you need to fix it?
Yeah.
You need super glue, right?
Grizzly glue.
I go get it.
Yep.
It's clogged up or something.
And then
dried out.
It's done.
I can't. I have to cut it and stick a safety pin in it or something to try to get it to
Yep.
work. It's not working. So I'm like, okay, that's on the list now. I got to buy super glue. It never
Happens.
It either doesn't make it to the list and I keep forgetting until like weeks later. And then I'm like, oh, I'm going to fix it. I fixed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then it's done. It does eventually get done.
Yeah, it's just-
sometimes it
it's
just
another
sits
thing.
for a minute.
Yeah, because it's not like, you need something to finish it. I'm with that. I'm actually, yes. It's a thought
Or a
into
battery
it.
or a screwdriver or something like that. And it's like, oh, I'm going to sit it here until I can get that thing.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
sometimes it sits there a long time.
Yeah. I have 2 things in the garage I need to paint. It wouldn't take me long.
Painting is a whole thing. No, it takes long. It doesn't take long to paint. It takes a long time to prepare to paint.
Yes.
And to clean up after you do it.
Yes.
The washing out of the brush or
Yes.
the thing.
Yep.
That's the annoying part. So you mentally have to like make time for that.
To do it. I've told
That's
myself today's the day.
Today, right? Today?
Yeah, this afternoon.
No.
I'm going to see if I do it.
It's probably not.
Start driving. Last Saturday, Alan came home and he was like, I thought you said you were going to paint those. And I was like, well, I was. But then I decided not to.
Do you have all the stuff?
I have all the stuff. I just have to do it. Because I need to finish the front porch. I have like 2 things I need to paint so then I can put all my things in it. The big old pots or whatever. It's just a thing. Mm-hmm. It's a task. All right, let's talk about all your kids that you have. You have a village. How many kids do you have?
I have 7.
And then how did you and Weston decide to have all these kids?
Because well, how did we decide?
Yeah, did you always know, I want to have a big family?
No. Weston, no, we did not. And even if you ask him, he's like, yeah, I wanted a big. I think that changed. There was a time where he decided while we were married that he wanted to have a big family.
Okay.
Not before.
Okay.
So when I was like young, when I thought of what it would be like to be, have a family, I thought 2 or 3.
Yeah, which is still a good amount of kids.
Did I unplug or something?
No. I'm just looking at making sure everything still works.
Yeah. I mean, that's what my number I thought would be enough. Weston, I think that, like, he really was not sure of, there was a time he was like, I would just be fine with being alone, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
He had, military too. And so things like that kind of mindset, you're like, it might be better to be alone if I'm going to, really go in, especially for like special forces or something like that.
Yeah.
But the divorce rate is through the roof.
I bet it is. Well, do you think it's high because they're never home? Or do you think because the men check out? Like they mentally are not capable of being emotional, like with a partner? Like I wonder why it's high.
Factors.
Yeah.
Like
it's a lot that happens.
In general, like you can't really put a finger on divorce, period.
Yeah.
There's so many reasons because it's just two people, period. Yeah. Like you can put 2 people together and it just, something doesn't work out. So I think that, it does have a lot to do with the mental load of the guys too, and like that sense of duty. But then they also really they want you to be married. They want you to have kids, and I think that in the military, in the Army, for what we know, it was more like it gives you a sense of duty, like something to fight for. Does that make sense?
Instead of going like, you know what?
Just your country.
If I don't make it, I don't make it.
No, but like, so it gives you more of a sense of like reason to fight.
Okay.
Reason to come home.
Yeah.
And a reason to like, just like keep pushing forward.
Got it.
They give you extra benefits for having children or, your pay goes up, which is kind of funny. It's like, when you get married, like, I think you get paid by your grade, but I believe it's like I'm probably saying it wrong. I don't know. But there's like
more or something.
Yeah, I think it's your COLA, your cost of living allowance is what it's called. Your COLA.
Yeah,
so your cost
sense.
of living, because you have more people in your family, so your cost of living goes up, and then so they give more for like BAH, which is housing, and then give more for cost of living when you have dependents.
Okay.
So
yeah.
But there's some benefits to that, and then there's insurance. Like people literally get married. That's the other part of it. It could be because people literally get married not because they love the person or whatever. They literally get married for the benefits.
Yes, I've heard that a lot.
And have, what is it called? Like, is it platonic?
I don't
relationship know. Or something where they just
I guess
it's more like open sometimes.
Yeah.
They do that kind of thing, but then so some divorce rate could be by
It's
those
almost kind
kind
of like
things.
default. Like,
they're
well,
it's not really a marriage in
Yeah.
the first place, you know? So, yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
But
Or
Yeah.
they'll say, we need to get married before I get deployed. You know,
that's
I've heard like
totally
families.
okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was me and Wes.
Yeah, so talk about that. How
Yeah.
y'all met and where you lived, because I just think
Yeah.
this is so fascinating. And how old you guys were. I wonder, because I was 22
It
when we
feels
got
like so
married.
long ago.
Were you younger
21.
than that? Okay, so about the same. Okay.
Well, let me think. Okay, so we have a 16-year-old.
Do the math.
2000. Oh no. 2010. That's easier. We've been married 15 years. 2010.
Yeah.
How old was I?
Well,
I was 21,
okay.
and
Yeah, I'm older than you anyways.
Talon was born when I was 20.
Yeah.
So we got. You don't have to say that. You don't have to say that out loud. You're older than me.
Oh, I
Nobody
could care
knows.
less. Girl, I'm so embracing my age in this premenopausal state. Girl, I can't tell me nothing. You know how women get more sassy when they're older, like your grandma or whatever, or your mama, and you're like, gosh, she is like a lot. Yeah, it's because women become more
We do not care.
great. Yeah, when you get older, you're like, could care less.
Yeah, I do not
Yeah.
care anymore. I spent enough time caring. I'm done with that.
Yeah,
It
like-
takes so much energy.
So much energy. Oh my God. And I'm over it. I'm like, I don't care what y'all think about me. I don't care what y'all think I look like. I look homeless. Great. Let's keep it that way.
I showered, I promise.
I do say that a lot. I'm like, at least I'm clean.
Yeah.
That matters, right?
Yes.
So when y'all met, how did y'all meet? I
So
know the
we
story.
met-
I'm just,
You want me to
I
tell?
want the people to know.
I want the people to know. So we met at Dillard's. We worked
Yeah.
together at the mall, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. He annoyed me a lot whenever I first saw him. You know,
Yeah.
he was very full of himself. He's cute. You know, so he had a reason to be like he knew that he had it going on. And I was not the only person he was flirting with.
Oh.
And but I don't know if I really knew. I kind of suspected because he would talk to other people, but he would also talk to the older ladies.
Oh.
Like he was good with everybody.
Oh, gosh.
Well, he was sweet though. That's why.
He's
Like,
just a good time. He was always trying to be a good time.
Yeah.
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 He's like, everybody likes me.
He got along with everyone.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
He was really nice, and like I think that he has, like he's personable, but he's also he can try to like relate to anybody, but he's respectful too. Like he sees value in like anyone,
Yeah.
like older people or what too.
Yeah.
So like especially women, and I know that sounds weird, but like. I think he just has like a soft spot, kind of for older, like just to respect them and like in like a motherly kind of way or something, or a grandmother. Like
Yeah,
he's
that's
always
sweet.
had good relationships with them. So yeah, it is very sweet. He still remembers the people we worked with. We
Aw.
went back and visited
That's crazy.
years after we were married and everything. We went back to the same
That is crazy.
place, and there were still people there that like worked there when we were there.
You know, people sometimes are just loyal like that. I notice, like, there's a shop here, like at Belk. You'll go in, you're like, this same older lady is still there, and she looks the same. Do you know what I mean? Like, when you go places and you're like, they've never left.
No,
They're
and too,
still
I
doing
think
the
that-
same job.
Yeah, but I think that they love it. Like,
Yeah.
like they work with the public. They're able to help, like,
Yeah.
people in however ways, but they still are able to, like, have conversations and things like that. And that's good for,
Yeah.
that's good for them too. So
Oh,
that's good. But
That's
yeah,
cool.
some of the people, especially in the shoe department, I don't know why. Well, it's like the shoe department just holds on to people so good.
like, never leaving here.
You have conversations with people when you're talking about shoes, I guess.
I guess
Like,
so.
Yeah.
There's a reel that popped up, and a woman, I don't know what retail store she was in, but she said she had a one shoe in her hand, and she just kept walking around with it, trying to like figure out, does she want it? It was actually a man's shoe too. She said it was in her arm,
So it
and she
wasn't
just
for
kept walking
her.
around. Yeah, she's just walking around with it. Then she got a call from the school about coming to pick her kids up. Like it was half day, and she didn't realize like they had early dismissal, and they're like, "Are you coming to get your kids?" And she's like, "Holy crap, yes, I'm on my way." She left the store, had a shoe in her hand.
Yeah.
She's like, I just walked out of, and whatever store she said, she was like, no one even said anything to me. I have this shoe in my hand. It like had everything on it, the tags, all the things.
It was only one though.
Yeah. She's like, one shoe. And it was like a man's like large loafer. It was like a weird, big, bulky shoe. I was like, wow. So anyway, she's like, I'm going to take it back to him, but that's crazy. Like, how did they not see me walk out with this shoe in my arm? I'm like, that's crazy. That's like a mom. Like, you're just not thinking.
Nonchalant.
So y'all worked at Dillard's together.
We worked at Dillard's together.
And did y'all start dating when you were there?
That's Harry.
Harry. Okay. But y'all stayed in touch and like.
I don't know. We've had back and forth, like, did we ever really date? Kind of deal. But we did. We, like, if you call dating, like, you know, going out and doing things together. And,
yeah, but
like,
you weren't
spending
like,
time together,
you're
but we
my
didn't make it official.
boyfriend.
Well, because we were bad.
Y'all did bad things. Y'all are bad kids. Y'all did bad things. We all had a phase.
In a nutshell.
Not everybody,
yeah.
but a lot of people. We all had phases. Yeah.
Yeah, so we weren't, I mean, but there's a terrible person. I don't know why. Like, I was with a really not good guy. Not good for me.
Yeah.
Either, you know, but this is one of those, like, I'm staying.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to stay anyway. Which,
Yeah.
but then was I really, like, because I was like, I'm over it, but then I felt bad. It was like the guilt to pull, because it was like, I don't know, you need me kind of thing.
Yeah, women, and maybe men do this, but I can only speak for a woman, but I feel like we get to a place where we want to fix people. We want to help people. You know, I'm like, you ain't fixing them, and you ain't going to help them. They got to help themselves. So
If there's anything I could, like, really stress to my daughters and to, like, some of the, you know, the young girls in my family, my life, or whatever, would be to, like, please learn that. Learn that early and fast, and, like, own it, because I think girls especially, like, especially, I don't know, there's all different reasons why, but if that's the case, you can waste so much of your time on
for real
someone else that isn't really worth it.
In the action, you know, so many people will say, like, I want to change, I want to do whatever, you know, whatever it takes. I just love you. I love you. Okay, well, then show the action. You know, so many people are just full of words and the fluff and the filler. And so it makes you think things are going to happen. But no, it's the action. In some men, I think if you're an actual real man, you will do it without saying it. You know, I'm like, I don't need to hear it. Just do it. You know, that makes a big difference. So... So then y'all, when were y'all working at Dillard's? Was that here?
No, that was back in, like, where we were from, like, in Hickory.
Okay.
Yeah.
In North Carolina. That's what I mean here. Okay, so then when did y'all move away? When did y'all get, like, official, like, we're together? It is you and I. And then y'all both enrolled.
No, what are you talking about? What does that mean?
Didn't you enroll, like, in the Army military type thing?
Oh, gosh.
You did.
I took the ASVAB. Yeah. But
Like,
I'm a freaking chicken.
You're like an...
I mean, sort of. I'm a chicken.
Okay, so tell me why you did it, why you didn't do it. Anyways, yeah. Because this really, it
like
builds
I
up to, like,
gotta
who you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all both actually really amaze me. Y'all really do. Y'all have an insane story.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say about that. Okay.
Y'all do. Y'all are really cool. You're brave.
I think that you just, I don't know. It's brave. But there's times when you just have to do it. You can't, there's no, when push comes to shove, I guess, if you want to do that kind of analogy, I don't know. But there's times that, like, I guess you can break. There's been times I've broken. But then it's like you don't, I don't know why I'm saying that. But it's...
Probably because you didn't go through with it. You did not fully... I don't know the right terminology when it comes to that world.
When you say that we amaze you or whatever and we're brave, I'm like...
Because you wanted to enroll.
Yeah, so I wanted to get out.
Phases of, okay, because I think to myself, I would never do that.
You can do it as a way out, or you can do it as a step up.
Okay.
So you can do it with boldness, as in, I want to do that. I want to prove something to somebody.
Got it.
Usually. Or you can do it as, I got to get away from here. And this is
that's
the
why
only
you
way
did
I
it?
know how.
Okay.
Like, kind of thing. Yeah. So I was thinking of doing, I got Army or Air Force is really what I was going to, most girls do Air Force.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to get out. And basically because of the relationship that I was in and how I've tried like doing several different things. And it just seemed to follow me. Like I couldn't really get away from him. It was this weird like tug of, I know you're bad for me, but I feel like I need to help you. Mm-hmm. And I feel like if I don't, like, you're not close enough with anybody else. You push everyone else away except me. So I feel like I have to own that. Mm-hmm. I have to be the person to help you, because if not, nobody else is going to be able to.
Yeah.
And if everybody else is left or whatever, and I'm the only one that's still here for you, then like, I felt that weight, I guess, to like try to help him. Mm-hmm. But then there was this point I was like, I can't do this anymore. Mm-hmm. Like I'm over. And that's part of the reason why I was like wanting to see Weston is because I'm like, this guy is terrible, but I don't know how to get away really, because I feel like torn.
Yeah.
And so, but then Weston is, for one, I felt like he was out of my league, and he's, all these things that I wasn't. And so I was surprised, and I felt really good about myself that he was even like attracted to me.
Yeah.
And like wanted to
pursue
a relationship.
Especially if you think a guy is out of your league. Like I definitely do not think that he is out of your league. Like I know y'all now in your life, right? So it's probably different then. But it definitely builds up confidence. You're like, oh my gosh, he likes me.
Right.
That type of thing.
For sure. And I was like, wow. I didn't think that, a guy like that would be attracted to me or whatever. And so, anyway, it felt good. It felt like a compliment. But then also I saw how he behaved. Mm-hmm. I saw that he was going to church with his parents. Yeah. I saw that, like, how he had good friends. And he was... he did a good job at, like, all these things. I'm like, he's a good guy. Yeah. And he helped me in several ways. Like, we would talk on the phone for hours. He helped me, like, he cared. Yeah. And he would help me. Whereas the other guy that I was with, I was working 3 jobs. He literally would just use me as a handout. Oh, so awful. And, yeah, like, I got, when I was at college, I had, like, student loans or whatever that I would be responsible with paying back. But then, like, he would be like, oh, can you go take out like $2,000 and da 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 da. And I was paying for everything. Yeah. I was like just giving him money, and he would do not great things with it. And then I don't know, it was like I'm enabling him too. Yeah. But also hoping that I'm helping, and I'm not. And it was just bad. And I was like, okay. So anyway, that leads to the point. I was over it. I wanted to get out. So I told Weston, I was like, listen, I don't know what else to do. Like, I do want to get away from him. And I think that the best way for me to do that is to, like, literally sign up and, like, leave.
Physically get away.
Leave.
Because how else would you have gotten away? He wasn't going anywhere.
No, not without me. Like, no. And I was so dumb. Like, I could have stayed at the college. Like, he broke his collarbone or whatever. And I, like, doctored him, took care of him. He left college. I followed him. That was so stupid. There's several ways that I could have done that, but I still, like, I'm such an emotional person.
Yeah, there was a connection there. Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. Sometimes I really wish I could be way more, like, logical and black and white, instead of emotionally driven. Okay. I think, women have that battle a lot.
Yeah, we're definitely fixers naturally, and we care. So much. And when you know somebody, you're just like, oh my gosh, like, how could I leave them on their own, you know?
Yeah.
100%. No, I can definitely see how that would be a challenge.
Yeah. But, I mean, Weston came in. It was like a ray of light for me with him. Yeah. And he was so sweet. He was so good to me. And he really wanted to have a relationship with me. And I was amazed by that. But so I took the ASVAB. I got my score back. I think that I was like, I did not grade well.
Okay.
Like, I'm a mechanic.
Says
Is that good? I was like, I took that as a compliment.
Yeah, I don't understand the test then.
Like, I could have been. So whenever it came back, it was like, this is what your job could be.
Oh.
That's what it is. Your score puts you in a job description.
Got it. Okay.
For the military. And I think that, I don't know, but there were certain jobs, but I think like that's one of the lowest scores.
And they're going to make you a
like
mechanic.
A mechanic, yeah. Yeah.
So then what do you do with that?
But to me, I'm like, mechanics are good at math, aren't they? Like, you have to know like, you have to know how things work to be able to be a mechanic. That is kind of a difficult job. And I felt complimented by it, but then when I realized, I think that means that I was at the lowest scoring.
And then you felt bad.
Well, I don't know if I felt bad. I mean, it kind of,
see,
like a
you
little
telling
bit
me that,
embarrassed.
I don't think anything about it. But I guess when you're in that world, you felt some type of way because you're like, oh, everybody else knows what that means.
If you've got some military people out there, then they would know, and they would probably be laughing at me right now.
Got it.
For one, I didn't even like go through with all of it. For one, so then there I'm like, bleh. And then on two, yeah, I scored like low.
So,
and Weston did not. You know?
Yeah, I'm thinking like he has done everything. So he must have scored like out of this world.
We're literally on the opposite end of the spectrum. And it's not because I'm stupid. Like, I know I'm not stupid.
No.
But like book smart.
Yeah.
He's out of this world. Like, I feel like he could rate as a genius almost. Like,
his brain, and I tell Alan
he has a
this all the time.
photographic memory.
Yes. I'm like, I don't understand because my brain can't. I don't get it. I don't get how your brain does that. I'm like, that is exciting. I love that for your life.
Yeah.
I don't get it. He can remember everything.
He can.
Craziness.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Except in an argument. In those moments, I'm like, no, I'm 100% right. I don't know what you're talking about, but you don't remember it the same way. And he's like, you know. So, yeah. No, I swear
like,
I'm right. But no, you're not.
Yeah.
I'm right. I promise you. Like, those I remembered. When it comes to that,
yeah,
and all of those things, you're
on
best.
it. Yeah.
When it's books, and he can win that.
Yeah, that's so funny. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm always right anyway, so who cares? Yeah.
Even if I'm not, like, happy wife, happy life. Like,
yes, so just agree and shut up. Yeah.
Mainly just shut up. You don't even have to agree with me.
Just
but
quiet.
As long as you shut up, we'll be fine. Yeah.
That's funny. He picks his bat. He knows better. He's like, I'm just going to let that be.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't. He does like to push your buttons.
He'll go, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go toe to toe. I mean, there's, like, no, he's really so sweet. He does know when to back off, and, like, yeah, he's good. It's just, I like to mess with him.
Yeah, and y'all have been together for so long that y'all can do that, and you know each other so well. That's how it is with spouses and stuff, and you're like, well, you know, and you just know.
Years.
Yeah,
it is real comfortable.
You really do. Yeah, sometimes too comfortable. I've started saying thank you a lot to Alan for things. I'm trying to be nicer.
Oh, good.
Because I'm not very nice.
Yeah.
I realize that about myself. I'm not a nice.
I just had that thought. I was like, because, okay, yeah, you should probably
say thank you.
Yeah.
And there's some things that I'm like, I mean, you should have done that. Like last night, he washed the dish. Y'all, we hadn't had a dishwasher, girl, since we've been married. Okay, come on.
That drives me crazy. For one, you do all kinds of updates, remodels, furniture, all these things. How come you ain't getting a dishwasher?
I know, because we want to redo the kitchen. The room that we're sitting in is going to be the physical kitchen. Well, it's like...
nuh-uh.
Yeah, this whole space will be a big kitchen. Yeah.
That stresses me out.
It's a lot, but it's going to be fabulous.
Yeah.
It's going to be nice. But
can't
it's
even
like my
picture it.
kitchen cabinets. We waited forever to paint them because I was like, oh, I mean, it was like 5 years. And I was like,
They were
I'm
brown.
not painting them because we're going to redo the kitchen. So we kept putting it off. And then finally I was like, I don't care if we redo the kitchen after I paint these cabinets in a week. I'm painting the cabinets because it could be another 5 years or it could be 1 week and we
Exactly.
do demo. So I'm just like, yeah. And then people say that about dishwasher. They're like, just install one. I'm like, I know.
Because once you
And
move
we
it, you'll still
could-
have the physical dishwasher. You
Yeah.
can keep the same one.
And we really could, but I think Al and I just were like, we don't really care. It's just something else for me to complain about. So it's, I'm like, we don't have a dishwasher. Woe is me, But it really does get obnoxious. But when everybody pitches in, it's great. So, like, your girls will do dishes, which is fabulous. Maddox and Cruz have started doing dishes. And they're actually pretty decent at it, which is awesome.
Good, yeah.
But he did something the other day. He helped me with something with math. I'm like, my brain can't process. Alan. When it
okay.
comes to ounces and when it comes to like all these different things, he breaks it all down. It's so helpful. And I told him, I was like, thank you for helping me like do all that. And he was
That's
like,
good,
oh.
yeah.
He was like, oh. He was like so shocked. And I was like, no, for real,
Unexpected.
like, thank you. And then last night I came in and I was like, oh, I didn't expect you to do the dishes. I was like, thank you for doing that. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, I'm trying to really be aware of little things, even though, yes, he is my husband. He should help me with these things. I also you use the dishes too, but I just think it's nice. I am a very nice person in my heart, but sometimes I'm a little bit spicy. It just happens.
I think you can be both.
Yeah, I'm like,
You can be both.
it's just.
And I think your niceness is like is not just like nice, but it's like generosity, like true love. Like I want it to mean something.
Yeah.
So I'm not just gonna do it and it be like,
Yeah.
I want it to actually mean something.
Yeah.
And so that's how I think you. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
that
for
like
sure.
so when you say it, you mean it. It's not like
Yeah.
psh.
And I really care,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I see that.
But we're always the worst to the people that are like with us every day.
Yes.
That does happen a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
But going back to y'all got together, and then what got y'all to the place of moving so far away? Y'all went to Alaska.
Okay. Well, I didn't tell you exactly how. I don't know. I feel like I talk in circles. So
I do too.
you'll have to forgive me for that because you'll have to you have to listen to the whole thing, I guess, in order to get the whole story because there's like a piece here and a piece here. Anyway, we got pregnant. Okay.
Yeah.
He ended
After
up,
your test,
let me go
and
back.
his test.
So I did my test.
Yes. Grab the tip of the nail.
I'm so awkward sometimes. I didn't do that. Okay. So I did the test, and he was like, his thought was, wow, that's a great idea. He had some things that he was doing that he wanted to get away from, too.
Oh.
And he
You
was
did
like,
it before he did.
I did it before he did it. And, and I was like, well, this is my plan. I told him I was going to do it, right? And then
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did it.
Yes.
And then he was like, that's a good idea.
Nice.
I'm going to do that, too.
Nice.
And so, so he did, but like he did, and he went through with it. And I was so torn at that because I'm like, oh my gosh. For one, of course, like I'm like, yes, you're so much better than me. You actually went through
You're
with
a
it.
genius.
And then I was like, I got scared, and I have like I'm working, and I have my family, and
Can I
felt
just say
all
something
these
real quick? If y'all
reasons
hear
to
noise
stay here.
in the background, I literally told Pops that we were recording. I don't know what he's doing outside right now. Do you
Did
hear
you say
machines?
hoarding or recording?
Recording.
Okay,
Did it sound like hoarding?
it sounded like
it?
hoarding. We're hoarding.
We're recording. Sorry, guys. I don't know what is happening, but he knows that we're in here doing this. What is happening right now? I am so annoyed.
He's mowing. Don't.
I literally, I'm going to be like, did he read my text?
He's not going to look at that. Nobody mowing ever can look at their phone.
I said
Like,
recording
hear
podcast until 11.
What time is it?
And it is 10:20, and he is outside the window. Sorry, guys,
That's
for the
later than
background
what I
noise.
thought it was.
Like,
It's
what
not
is?
bad.
You don't think so?
I don't think it's bad.
I probably think it's just worse for us. Don't know what he's doing. He's lost his marbles, Popsy. Okay, continue.
So, where was I? He took the test. He was like, yeah, that's a good idea. he went. He like scored amazingly. So he like went into basic. When he had like a weird basic, I think, like where he got to come home for Christmas, or maybe it was after basic was over. He came home or something. Okay, well, on his break is when we got pregnant.
Okay, so he had already known, I'm going in. He went to basic training.
Yeah.
You were pregnant. That's when you found out. I'm just making sure I'm following.
No, that's when we got pregnant.
Okay.
Yeah. I found out,
later. Yeah.
Or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. He is doing his thing at Fort Bragg, and then he comes home to visit, and back and forth kind of thing. Okay. I'm skipping over some things, obviously.
Yeah.
But he comes back and forth from, after he's finished basic and he's stationed. He's in like the SF program, which is pretty intense. He does like he went through selection.
Yeah.
And all of that was going good. Well, then we found out we were pregnant with Malia.
Oh, so
I was
you already
pregnant.
had Talon.
I had Talon.
You're in Alaska, though.
Nope.
Oh, you weren't.
Still
you
not.
Had. Okay. I'm following. Second pregnancy.
Yeah. So we found out.
Did you already get married?
Nope. Not yet.
What?
Well, because the
didn't
way that it
realize
worked
that.
out, we didn't have a lot of time together after
Okay.
I found out I was pregnant.
Okay.
And then he was away,
Yeah.
and then we weren't. It was weird. Lots of things were. It was interesting, and it's not like we had rough times or anything. With each other.
Yeah.
We weren't like. We've always had like a decent relationship,
Yeah.
But anyway, there were some things, and then he was back and forth. So he would come home, we would get to see him for the weekend, and he would spend time with Talon, and then we got pregnant again. We're obviously still seeing each other, and so not married yet, weren't believers at that time. We thought we were. Sometimes we were raised that way or whatever. But yeah, not really. And so he comes back. I'm pregnant with Malia. And then he calls me on the phone. I'm at my mom's restaurant. She doesn't own a restaurant. She's a waitress. And I'm at my mom's restaurant. He calls me. I go outside. And he says, listen, I got something to tell you.
Oh, gosh.
We've got, I have orders for me. I have orders to go to Alaska. And then once I get to Alaska, I'm going to be deployed.
And those orders are not like, do you want to go? It's
orders. It's a command.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, he can't say, no, I want to go somewhere else. No, that's it.
He had options. Like, they give him, like, they say, what would you prefer?
Okay.
They give you 3, like, choices or something.
Okay.
That just because you request something does not mean you're going to get it. And especially when you're newly enlisted, like when you're low on the totem pole.
Yeah.
You're probably not going to get what you asked for.
Yeah.
So he can request, but it doesn't mean anything really. So he got sent to Alaska. Or he called me and said, I'm going to have to go to Alaska in a couple months. Basically, he was like, I only have a couple months.
That's
to get
crazy
ready.
fast.
I think it was like
too.
3 months. And I was like, wow, okay, that's a big deal. He said, well, I have another thing. Unless we're married, you can't come.
You're right, because he stays on base.
Yeah. So, like, he was like, unless we're married, like, you can't really come. I wouldn't have been able to afford. I mean, I guess I would have figured it out. I don't know. Just to fly myself there.
Yeah.
He was like, but we needed to be married, like, and we had a kid and another baby on the way.
Yes.
And so it was like, well, it was in the plan, right? But we were just kind of working on things.
Right.
And so it was like, listen, like, we need to get married, so you can come. I want you to be there, and I want Talon to be there, and I want us to have our family together. And the only way that that's going to be possible is if you come to Alaska with me.
If you're there, yeah.
And so I had never been on a plane.
That's crazy.
I had never, I'm like a small town girl, never done anything exciting like that. And so I was like, oh, wow, okay. And he was like, so will you marry me? And I'm on the phone.
Oh, my God.
Outside of my mom's restaurant. That was the proposal. It was like, okay, so I got to go to Alaska. Will you marry me?
That's
so you
crazy.
can come. And I was like, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I want to, like, what else am I going to do?
You know? We already have a family. It is kind of like this weird thing.
So bad if I say it like that. What else am I going to do? Like I have that was a really bad way of saying that.
No, but I mean, it really is. It's like you're going so far away. Well, I'm not going to see you. We have a child together. We clearly have a family. I'm going to have another child with you.
No, and I love
We are a family. Yes.
And I care, you know. Yeah, we wanted to be together and make it work. And
yes.
Not just make it work. That also sounds kind of bad, but it's like the way that we started was kind of rough, and so we have to work at it, you know. And you can't do that.
Yeah.
When we're so far away from you. I don't know how people can do.
I don't either. People talk about long distance relationships, and I think I'm like that is. I mean, I don't think they do it with having children, but I think they do it.
Some people can though, because of like work too, where
that really is tough.
Yeah, no, that takes a lot.
Yeah.
That being said, like when he was deployed, that was a whole nother thing, because you're still married. We're still trying to work on our relationship. We're still new in marriage. Like, so yeah, that was a lot too. But so we had Talon's birthday, I think, and then we got married like 2 weeks after his first birthday, and then we got married on a Friday. Literally, we went to the courthouse, right? And so the magistrate stayed late
to get y'all in.
Yeah, because Weston I think he was driving from Fort Bragg.
Wow. To
get there in time. I had gotten off of work, and I had just a couple, like maybe 2 hours or whatever. And I said, I want it to look like I'm actually getting married. Like, but I didn't have time for it. Okay, well, his aunt and cousin saved the day.
Oh.
Like,
family always comes through.
She did my hair. She did a sweet updo. Like, she let me borrow some jewelry. I literally had everything. I had all of the stuff.
Yeah,
like
dress.
Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue.
That was good.
All of it. She went shopping for, like, his cousin went shopping for me.
Yeah.
At, like, it makes me, like, shake, because all the stuff that they did was just the sweetest thing ever. Yeah. And they hardly knew me. I mean, I came to the salon and his aunt did my hair. Like, we gabbed about him,
That's
and
sweet.
stuff. Well, but I came to the salon, his aunt did my hair. His cousin left and went and bought me like 2 or 3 dresses.
To figure out which one
And she let me pick out like which one I wanted. And so I picked a dress, and then I was in my thing. Drove to the courthouse. He had like one of the only like dress shirts, all the dress, his best, right? Like his Sunday best kind of thing.
Yeah.
I had a ring that my mom had gave me when I turned 16. We did not buy rings. I didn't have a ring for him.
Yeah.
But I used that ring for us to get married.
Yep.
So he had something to give me. And then, his mom.
I love that though.
His mom, like, last minute got like a little bouquet made for me.
Oh.
She did. She got some flowers.
So this really just shows, like, anybody listening to it, you just have to make the best of your situation. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Because you can go into that and just think like, oh my gosh, I just hate this. It's just not. And then like,
it's not what I wanted. Explode. It's not my dream wedding.
Yeah. But I mean, like, if you love this person, you're like, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
You're like, we're going to do our best. And everybody has to pull through.
Yeah.
And everybody, it sounds like, really came through.
Yeah.
And they probably felt like this is still important. they are committing themselves to one another.
Yeah.
And we're going to do our best to make it what it is. To be honest, Krysta, I'll tell you, weddings cost so much.
Yeah.
And nowadays, like looking at it at our age now, I just think more people, because the conversation is bigger, it's simple weddings, or it is eloping, or it's, I don't really want a diamond. I just, like, now girls are wearing like more fake diamonds, right? Like whatever you call them. I'm like, it really sometimes becomes more about the materialistic things than the love.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, nothing's wrong with like a big fancy wedding and having something great, but also, who are you doing that for? Is it showy, or is it really for you guys?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
If you don't lose the purpose behind it.
Yeah.
Like, what is the reason why you're doing this? And it's,
Yeah.
And for us, it was simple. And after I did want, I'm like, oh, but I still want a real wedding. I still want, all of that. And now, like, we're 15 years married. We thought that we would also, like, renew our vows or something at this point, and
cool.
have, like, a little ceremony or something. I'm good with still, like, renewing our vows at some point or something like that. But, I mean, truly, it's, like, the purpose of marriage, like, all of that, I feel like we've been able to do that. You know, like, that's the whole point, is growing together.
Yeah.
Like living life together, helping each other.
Sometimes, do you think, though, when people renew their vows, that they're like, listen, we've been through some rocky things, and I just think that we need to recommit ourselves to each other. Not necessarily, like a refresh. Not necessarily like, like cheating or anything like that. But, I just find that some marriages, because you'll hear somebody's story and you're like, we renewed our vows, we've been through some hard stuff and we just want to start like, just have like, we made it type of thing, and do it again. And we're going to do another 10 years together. We're going to do another 20 years together, whatever. Because sometimes it is almost like a milestone. So I get when people do that. But it's between the couples, though. But if y'all did ever do that, you have all your kids.
Oh, it would be so fun.
That would be
That's what I
really
would think.
special.
I'm like, it doesn't even
have to be about anybody else.
Like that, like a renewal thing necessarily. Like, we can do that. But honestly, like, I think that we're just close, and we're to the point where we're like, we really communicate well together.
Yes.
We talk about everything. We're both really open.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we don't have to do a ceremony at all. It's because it's between us anyway. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't involve anyone else. And like, I feel like our proof of like doing things in front of someone, like, when you get married, it's like, oh, we're proving our love to each other. Well, this is like a show of love, and it's like showing everyone this is our commitment to each other. I feel like, our whole marriage, like just looking into our marriage, seeing us together, watching the stages of growth or whatever, that is the proof of us, is like, we've made it.
We've made it. Look at us. Look
like,
what we've,
it's working. So, but if we did get to do something, I would just like to have a really big party. I think
I know. I love a good excuse for a party.
Yeah.
Dance party.
The dance, you can, yes. If I did that, I want choreographed.
Dances.
At least I want me and Weston to be able to like,
y'all can take
show
dance
down.
classes.
Yes.
That'd be epic.
Yes. And just kill it.
Yes.
That'd be so fun.
I'm for it.
Yeah. And I want to do like the fun ones too, where I can like pull
Yes.
Yeah.
I love seeing stuff like that. I think it's so cute. And then you hear like the backstory and they're like, for 6 months we've been taking dance classes.
Yeah. No, that would
or
be
like where he lifts you up or something crazy.
Yeah.
Like, cool.
He could.
So cool.
He could. We can shag dance.
Yeah.
That would be so fun.
He'd be like, look what I can do.
All of it. Yeah.
That's
and I feel
cool.
like he would be the guy too that could like serenade me.
Yeah.
And then have like a group at like Alan would be part of it.
Oh gosh. Alan would be like, I need a couple drinks.
I'm not doing this. Yeah. I can like put on.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
No, 100%. Yeah. I always tell him so. I'm like, you've got to do something. He's like, I'm not. I'm just going to hang out. But when I turn 40, I'm having an epic dance party, and he is not invited if he's not going to dance. I'm like, well, stay inside.
How would he even dance, though?
He just has to dance.
Have you seen him dance before?
Yeah, he's a good dancer. He dances.
What move does he do?
He just moves. He has good rhythm. I just think as long as you have rhythm to whatever song is happening, you can dance.
Okay.
But if you have zero rhythm, then it's a lost cause. If you can't find the beat, we're
true.
Struggling. Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
And I'm an independent dancer. I'm like, I don't care. You don't have to dance with anybody.
yourself.
Just dance by yourself. Move to feel the music. Yeah, that would be so cool. So you were in Alaska.
It has to be really dark for me to be okay with that.
Oh yeah, I'm yeah. I like turn the lights down, have some good lighting of whatever that looks like. I'm kind of like almost have a nightclub. I don't want to be in the club. You know what I mean? I want to create my own club. And I just want the people that I know.
You don't want to be random people.
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm like, who the heck are you and why are you like
Why are you
close
to me? Yeah.
Get away.
Exactly.
Get away. Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah. It's the lights and the music that just sets the vibe. You know?
Yeah. I hear you.
You know when you would go clubbing though back in the day, like whenever I would go, it was like you were wearing heels and you were wearing like I guess I would wear blue jeans.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know, or something like some type of like something. I don't know. Anyways, and I'm like, I want sweatpants. I want baggy.
You can look like a hip hop dancer.
Yeah. I just want to be comfy, cozy,
Yeah.
and just like vibe out, and that's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like there's any situation I can wear leggings.
Yes. I told Alan the other day, I was listening to a podcast with Kathy Hilton on it, and she said, I think she was asked like, what's one thing that you would not wear? She's like, leggings. She's like, I would never wear leggings. I don't own a pair of leggings, and I would never wear leggings. And I was like, I wear leggings every day.
Yeah. Why?
I love leggings.
What's
I don't
the
know.
reason?
Maybe because they're fitted. They show too much. You know? I'm into them. Not for the showing too much. I'm just like, they are so comfortable.
There's a different, they're so comfortable. Okay. And they can be shaping, which makes me feel better. Too,
yeah, they
sometimes, like
smooth
this
you
stuff.
out.
Yeah.
And that makes me so happy.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I can wear them with anything.
And I don't wear leggings in like tight tops. If I do, I have like something bigger over it. But I wear like leggings in like a bigger top or something like that. You know?
Right. Something comfy.
Yeah.
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 A hoodie. I know.
Yeah.
There's different kinds of leggings though.
Yeah.
There's not just one style.
Yeah.
The ones with the, what is it? The cinching in the middle.
Oh my gosh.
Those are the
I
showy
would
leggings.
Never,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Never.
So you can say normal leggings are not really that showy.
Yeah,
It's
just
the
regular.
ones that
Yeah.
give you a wedgie.
Oh my gosh. It's too much. I'm like, y'all doing a lot out here now. Y'all thirsty.
And the thing is,
thirsty.
that ain't even really how, you know what I mean? Like, it's fake.
Yeah, because it just gives the shape that's like
when
not.
that comes off,
I'm like,
it
now
just-
where does it go? Yeah.
all falls out.
It's not that tight.
No. Like,
Unless you literally work out all the time and you were just like a fitness enthusiast and your body just naturally is that way. I'm like, good for you. I don't work out like that. So my body is not like that.
no,
Yeah.
I don't have time for it. It's soft.
Yeah. That's why I'm always like, I just feel I'm
Squishy.
just fluffy right now.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm fluffy.
Yeah.
There was a picture that popped up
comfy
on me
that
on
way.
Alan's phone or something. I was really little. It was like between Maddox and Cruz's pregnancy, and I had lost so much weight. Naturally, it just fell off, right? I think that happens after certain pregnancies. And, but I felt really good. Like I was fine. I was healthy. But he was like, I don't know, you were tiny. Like, you know, but I don't think he felt that way then because that's just how I was.
Like, what was it compared to your birth weight?
Oh, I
that make
had
sense?
lost.
Like,
I was like,
before
I was like
pregnancy.
107 pounds. Like it's not even a
So
thing.
you were smaller than before you got pregnant?
Yes.
Wow.
Tiny.
So that's why it would
I think
be
because
dramatic.
my blood sugar was wild, and
Yeah.
then like I was breastfeeding, but I was active with Maddox because I wanted to keep him busy. Like
Yeah.
I just constantly never stopped, so I couldn't hold anything on my body.
Yeah.
And I remember even every week I would go in my closet and get dressed, and I'd be like, "This is loose on me."
Yeah.
I'd be like, "I gotta get another size." I was like back to a size 2 pants. I haven't been a size 2 in
I don't think I ever
since I was like a newborn.
I always had big hips. Since you were 2.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, like I was like, and I was always like littler, but it was like a different, you're a smaller, when you lose weight after a pregnancy, your body is like smaller but different because you lose weight in weird spots.
That's not for everybody.
Really? Yeah.
No, I've always kept on at least like, I feel like with like 10 pounds or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or 5. I don't know. But
Yeah,
after
but that
a certain
makes
number,
sense.
there was like a point where like, oh, this is just my new normal. This is
Yeah.
my new like bottom.
Yeah.
Because there's a point where I struggle, and it's like I literally can't get below this number. I don't know why.
You remember, okay, I want to ask Krysta about Alaska. We're going to talk about living there versus here, but we're going to get to something 2 years ago, because it wasn't last year, it was the year before. We were like, we're going to lose weight together.
No, that wasn't that long ago.
Was it last
No,
year?
it was not 2 years ago.
It was last year then.
Hold on.
It was last school year. Yes, it was.
Yeah, last year.
Okay, last year. So I was like, I don't ever mind sharing my body weight because it really doesn't bother me. But I was like 140 or something like that. I think like 140 to 145. I think I was like teetering always between. But I didn't realize this, but my body was going into like the premenopausal stage last year. So that's why I kept gaining weight. And I was doing all this stuff to lose weight and eating like, carnivore. Like we were sending each other images of like,
I loved
I'm eating
it.
this.
I want to do it again.
I'm fine to do it again. But I really was starting to get angry because I felt like I was so good. And I was very...
You were doing all the right things.
Yeah, I was just like, and I was even walking and I was exercising. Like I was just doing things more than I had consistently the year before. And I had been fine. And I'm like, why did I gain 10 pounds? Why did I gain 15? Why have I gained 20?
Well, you lost weight for a little while.
I mean, it would go between a pound or two. It wasn't a lot.
But then you started gaining weight. And that's
yeah,
when you
and
were
it
mad.
would just fluctuate. Maybe it would go down like 5 because I would do like more, I'm going to do like more liquids for several days. Do you know what I mean? Like it would, but it wasn't like weight. It was more like
water weight,
Yeah. And I retain a lot. So I'm just like, it's like weird. It doesn't matter. And I remember my mom when I was younger, she like, you wait till you're XYZ because your body will not do what it can do, when you're 25 and 30. And I'm like 100% it can't. Like it doesn't matter how much I do.
You were right, Mom.
Yeah, 100%. I'm like, it sucks. This is really crappy. So I feel fine about my body. I'm just like fluffy in spots and I'm like, I've never been fluffy here. This is weird. But if I worked out like a crazy person, I think I would be more tight and toned, and the scale maybe would be the same because muscle weighs more than the fat.
Yeah.
And I would be okay with it because I would be a little bit more toned. But when you feel a little bit overweight and you're fluffier, it feels really weird. Do you know what I mean? Like if your waist is like softer, you're like, that looks weird in pants, or that looks weird in the dress, or
you can see it through your shirt or something.
And I hate it.
It really changes like what you feel comfortable with wearing. And I get that. No, I do too, especially in the summer when it was like swimsuit time.
I know.
I hate shopping for the bathing suits so much.
Yep.
Yeah, but there's also, I don't know, I just feel like too we care too much sometimes about the image, and that kind of stinks because I'm not sure that guys really care that much.
No, and I have to remind myself, and I have conversations about this with Alan because he's like, I don't care, I like it, and I'm like, I honestly could care less about what you say because it's me, it's a me thing. So as long as I feel healthy, I'm good. But if I don't feel healthy and I don't like something about my physical appearance, then that's a me problem. Has nothing to do with me trying to impress anybody else. It's a me thing. So I just,
I'm really bad about comparison, though. Like,
Yeah, I try
especially
not
when
to
you
do
watch
that.
things. Yeah, I mean, I will try not to, especially now that I'm like, the older I get, I think the better I get at that, because I'm like, this is just, it's kind of immature at this
Yeah.
point to like worry about those kind of things when
Yeah.
there's so many other things that deserve thought.
I was
more than
listening
that.
to a podcast of Victoria Beckham the other day, and you would look at her and you would think, she's beautiful, she's fit, she's whatever.
She didn't have to think about it.
Yeah, but insane. She never does interviews, but went on this one and did it. She had like a documentary come out, but she struggles with weight. She was always fat in high school and people called her fat. And then she lost a bunch of weight, and then she gained more weight after pregnancies, and then she lost a bunch of weight. But she had eating disorder, and she was like, I've struggled with food my whole life. I don't have a good relationship with food. And so
You never know.
you don't know what's going on with
Yeah.
people. And so when I see somebody that I'm like, dang, they look good, I'm like, their mental state is probably not great, because maybe they battle with their body all the time. And she said she wore things that she wore back in the day, like in the 2000s, because she had very low self-esteem her whole life. And she was like, I wore things for attention. It kept people talking about me. She was like, but I did not have good self-esteem. I didn't like myself. And I'm like, what? You would never think that. So,
Yeah, well, you never know. I mean,
Yeah.
and the opposite is true in that, like, you can see somebody that is looking healthy, and that could be the best state they've ever been in.
yes.
You know?
Yes.
And before they were unhealthy. So now they're like
Yeah.
super happy, right? Or they could look completely healthy and fine,
Yep.
and be miserable and you not know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yep.
I've had, I mean, I think that's always a good reminder, is like, you really never know. Like,
Yeah.
the outside does not, tell the whole story.
Yeah, it doesn't. No, it's hard.
Yeah. And everybody has a story. Like,
I
everybody has
know.
a thing, that they've had to go through. So,
That's why I love having these conversations, because I find when they're just more candid and they're not planned, we say things that we would say even if the camera or mic wasn't here. We just
Yeah.
are saying, and I like that, right? Because it's
Yeah.
just honest. It just is what it is. It just, don't apologize for it. It just is what it is.
Right.
But tell me about living in Alaska versus North Carolina.
oh, it's completely different.
Alan wants to go to Alaska.
The air is so
Clean.
fresh. Yeah, it's like, here you breathe and it's like stuffy. Like, you can
Yeah.
it depends on what the season is, right? You can breathe and it's like all humidity, or you can breathe and it's like all pollen.
Yeah.
But there's always something, right?
Yep.
And it feels dirty. When we
Yeah.
got, oh my gosh. So, okay, yes, it's just fresh and clean, and like feels like you're breathing in like mountain water.
Oh,
through
that's
your
so
nose.
cool. Yeah.
It's like,
Nothing like it. Yeah.
the air tastes good.
Yeah. Is it because there's just nothing? I mean, there is a lot there. Like, I don't want to say there's nothing there, but I've never been either. But what I see and what I hear, it's just, I mean, we're so overpopulated where we live. Like, it's insane. But there, the population's not crazy. So it's just very much.
Okay, so it's huge,
Okay.
but a lot of it is unpopulated.
Yes.
So there's like, Anchorage is the city, the biggest. Like, Fairbanks, I think, is actually the biggest. Juneau's the capital. Fairbanks is big, but it's more village style.
Okay.
Because it's like mega cold there. Like,
Yeah.
Anchorage is warmer. It's I guess further south.
Okay.
In Alaska, like what south is further south, and so there's more convenience in Anchorage than Fairbanks. It's definitely more like you're on your own out there in Fairbanks.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was cool. After, when I got there though, I was miserable the first year. Like, I was miserable.
Because you're by yourself.
At least the first few months. No, I mean, I was by myself. I had no family. I didn't know anyone. Everything's new. Weston's still new. So he's just getting to know his guys. A lot of them are young and don't have kids. And so what do they want to do? They want to go to the bars and out stuff like that. So he was trying to get to know them. How is he going to get to know them? He's going to go with them.
Right.
And bond and things. And so, for one, that was annoying to me because I'm like, well, what are you doing?
Right.
And that kind of thing. And then, and he was there for 2 months without me. I had to stay home and work, finish working, get our stuff together, like, Talon, and we had paperwork type stuff. Like, I had to be he had to, like, fix stuff, so I would be put on his orders as his wife.
Yeah.
And then they would send me, like, I wouldn't have to pay for my flight.
They would take care of you getting there.
Yeah.
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 Makes sense.
I didn't have a lot of luggage or anything, so, like, furniture, they didn't have to, like, do a whole thing like that for me much because I had nothing.
Yeah.
So, we started completely fresh there with.
That's so crazy.
Completely fresh.
Crazy.
His sister helped a lot.
Yeah.
We had some rough moments, but she helped a lot with us moving and getting there. But yeah, like at first it was, I got there in, let's see, let me think about this. I think I got there in October, November. It was near the holidays.
Okay.
And I was
You
pregnant.
didn't come back home either for like Christmas and stuff. Y'all did it up there together?
Yes, we did it there.
Yeah.
I did not. No, I left before Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, that was probably tough for your family too.
Yeah. So we had our Christmas together.
Oh.
Just us. It was good though.
So cute.
It was good. And his guys came over.
Oh, did you have to cook?
I did.
You're like, I'll cook for you.
Oh my gosh, though. No, it was a 900 square foot apartment that was like,
oh my gosh,
raggedy. Like it was. I did not. The thing is like I love that his sister came, but I was so pissed off because every decision that was made, I did not like it. It wasn't made between me and Weston. It was made between her and Weston. And I was so mad. Because I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
I am 36 weeks pregnant.
36?
Not just
You're
pregnant.
about to have a
I'm
baby.
very freaking pregnant.
Yeah, you're about to pop.
I flew there 36 weeks.
Yeah, first of all, because all your babies, we know what month they're born, honey.
January.
Yep.
Yeah.
All of them.
All of them.
Not
Yeah.
really, but yeah, feels like it.
5 of them.
A lot.
So
it's funny how y'all have that because we have a ton of December birthdays.
yeah.
I'm like, it's just
Don't do math.
I'm like, how the heck? Which is weird
have a
because did y'all have dates of January due dates? Because none of my kids were supposed to be
Some of them
born
were, yeah.
in December except one of them.
No, I had January due dates, but it's because half of them were like far into January.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah.
Yeah.
Sophia went 2 weeks over.
Oh, okay.
So she was supposed to be a Christmas baby.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, I was very pregnant. It was winter. We were covered. I mean, everything was covered in snow. It was complete culture shock. I was alone. Like, I didn't, he had some good guys. One that brought him to the airport because Weston didn't have a car. So he had to have one of his buddies bring him to the airport, take us. Like, he let us borrow his car, which ended up breaking down.
Oh, no.
While we went to the grocery store.
Oh. Like, you flew in.
Broke down. Yeah.
And had this car, and then it broke down on you guys.
we went to Applebee's, and we ate. And
First of all, there's an Applebee's in Alaska.
oh, they have everything.
I'm going to tell you something.
They don't have Chick-fil-A. They don't have Bojangles. They didn't. I don't know. And I had to request at the grocery store. I requested them to have
what?
Sundrop.
Oh.
To stock.
You're like, this is what fuels me every day.
I needed Sundrop.
You grew up on it.
Yeah, and so I was.
Did they get it? Did they carry
They
it?
did.
Oh, they listened to you.
And I bought it
You
like
have a
crazy.
lot of
I was
pull.
their best customer. Like, I was like, I would go and buy like 4 2-liters and a 12
they
pack.
loved you.
And like, well, I don't know, but I think other people bought it too. They were like, this Alaska has Sundrop because it's a southern thing. They don't even
did they have
that
cherry
like
lemon
everywhere
Sundrop?
in the United States. No, I think they just got the normal one.
Just Sundrop. Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
cherry lemon because
Not even
that's
diet.
big
They
here.
just got like the regular Sundrop.
Oh, they were
What?
yeah the fuel.
Sorry, you drink the what?
Well, I don't, but cherry lemon I feel like is big here where we live.
Yeah,
You know.
I used to like it, but I'm not. I don't like
It's
it
just,
anymore.
I don't really do
It's like
soda
vanilla
anymore.
Coke. It makes me think of that.
Oh.
Like, you remember when vanilla Coke was like, oh, this is so
yeah,
cool.
is that still a thing?
It's gross.
You know, the machines and you can do all the flavors. So they probably still have it in that.
They do.
I don't think I see it in the stores.
I don't see cherry and lemon Sundrop in there. I don't even see Sundrop in there. That's just a Coke machine. They don't even
it's
do
not even a
Sundrop
Coke product.
because it's not.
It's their own product.
And Cheer Wine's the same way.
Oh, wow. Okay, I
Yeah,
didn't
they're not
process that.
affiliated with Coke or Pepsi.
They're their own.
They're their own thing.
Dang.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
as far as I know, that's how it is.
That's probably how it got there too. Well, I don't know. But anyways, that's pretty cool. You're like, by the way, y'all don't have Sundrop on y'all's shelves. Can we get this? I'll be back next Tuesday. They're like, yes, ma'am.
I mean, they got it.
That was really cool.
I was surprised. But I did. I asked.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. You can do that.
It makes me think about how people just have to speak up. If you ask, I mean, all they can say is, no, we just can't get that here. But if you ask, they're like, never thought about it. Cool, let's do it.
Yeah, we just kind of speak to the manager.
Yeah,
Like rain checks. They do that, rain checks.
Yeah.
And then like, hey, I want this product.
Yeah.
Can you have it? Because a lot of times they're like, they get to pick what they're selling kind of in their store.
Yeah.
They know their vendors.
Yes.
And so if they don't know that that's something that their local people want, then they
won't do it.
or if it doesn't sell good there, right? Like they go through inventory. That's the point of that. Like, this is not selling, so we're not going to carry it anymore.
Right.
But then like, hey, I actually like that, so I want you to keep it here.
Yeah.
Style shop here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think that's so cool. Mm-hmm. Well, if y'all ever go back, tell us. But Alan definitely wants to go.
He should. Yeah. It's cool. It was an experience. After the first year,
We said that too to y'all for Hawaii, and we didn't wait on y'all. We're all going at different times. Hawaii.
We would go together.
Yeah, I think that'd be so cool.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
But we
I'd
like
give you advice. Like,
yeah, but that'd be cool to go together.
It would be amazing.
So fun.
Yeah, it would be the best. It's like it has a whole different feel for me. Like I have memory attached with people.
Yes.
There, and then like, but when you go back and those people aren't there, and
that's
you can't.
sad.
No, that's what I worry about. I'm like, if I go back, it's not going to be the same because everybody that was there isn't there anymore.
Yeah.
And it's, I'll see the buildings and I'll see the mountain and I'll see like, whatever. But my attachment wasn't to necessarily to all that.
Yeah, it was the people, the community.
Yeah.
That's there. Yeah. That makes it. But when you live places, do you know what I mean? It is that. You know?
With the community?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
It is. That's what like you can have memories, right, attached to places that you were at, but most of the time it's just because of the people that were there with you.
Yeah.
Not,
Yeah, that makes sense. Because, like, where we live now, I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's fine. But, I mean, I like it here because my people are here.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, I would move if everyone wanted to relocate. Let's go.
Yeah.
But,
Let's all go together.
yeah, it's not really reality.
That's the hardest part when you think about moving.
Oh, I would never do it.
To leave people.
I would just have to have a second home somewhere and I would go vacation. What a tragedy.
Oh my gosh. We want to have like a that kind of thing.
Vacation
or like
home.
have an Airbnb like we could do.
Yeah. And rent it out when you're not using it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. It's more maintenance.
Well, we talked about a lot.
It was all over the place.
You know what, though? I feel like my life is all over the place in my brain. I'm like, wait, squirrel. But what I really got from this is that everyone's story is so deep and you have a large story. So it really is hard. This is why my mom, whenever she was on, she came back with a notepad.
I brought a notepad.
You did?
Yeah, but I didn't use it. Yeah.
Did you have stuff written down?
No.
Oh.
My thought was I was going to write stuff down as I was going. Like,
oh, yeah. Well, she came back with it. She was like, I want to clear some stuff up. And I was like, let's go, girl.
I listened to that.
Did you?
I did.
Her story's wild.
It is.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But that's how it was too. And that's why I like having guests back multiple times. Like we're actually friends, but I love having multiple conversations because it keeps going. And then we talk about this and you're like, oh my gosh, well, I should have said that. I should have said this. Because really this is like a time capsule for me. I love the podcast. So I don't know like how long it'll be around or whatever. Our 15 listeners that listen. Enjoy it. Thanks, guys. But I'm like, this is so cool because I don't listen to a podcast that just everyday people are on as much.
Yeah.
And when you listen to podcasts where people have platforms and like they're talking to somebody because they're in something or doing something that's more huge in public, it is really cool. And they're very relatable because you get to hear their real life story because they're humans just like we are. But I'm like, I love this. It's just
not
real.
all the time. That's the difference too. You don't all the time get to hear what their life is like. That's,
Yeah, it depends on what they start talking
history
about.
or something.
Yeah, like
a lot of
that.
times, like what I listen to is more like religion and politics. Politics type stuff. It's like dividing too. Sometimes it's like it's just easily, argumentative type things. But when just conversation is different.
Yeah,
it's not
refreshing.
something you get to do, or you get to hear much.
Yeah, it makes me happy. I love a good combo.
Well, needs to happen.
Well, we're probably going to talk more when we get off because we got to talk about Hawaii. Krista and I've been saying since we got back from our vacation,
I'm done. I'm not even care anymore. I don't even care. You had a time and it was good. That's all I know.
It really was. We kept saying,
did you go to the places I told you to go to?
I'm telling you, you and Caitlin had the best list.
Oh,
because she lived there for 10 months or however long she was there. I might be misquoting that, but y'all both gave us a list.
Tour guides.
And we referenced it every single day.
Good.
We went to multiple spots on there. The only thing we didn't do was like the plantation thing because we would talk as a family. We're like, do you want to do this or do you want to do that or whatever? And there were some stuff we're like, I don't really care. So we wouldn't do that. But we really did like almost everything. I would say like 80% of both of y'all's lists we knocked out.
That's good. You were busy then.
Yeah, we stayed busy. But we really had some good downtime. And we took advantage of spots that we went to soak it up and remember it. And then one day we would stay at the resort or whatever. But then like just driving the island.
It's and then stopping where you want to stop.
Magical.
Like you can do. There's so many cute little like nooks. You can stop and like the stands.
Yes, we ate really great food.
Oh man, got some fresh mango.
Yes, did we get fresh mango? I said yes to that before I processed it. We got some fresh.
There
a lot
was
of
some
stuff.
farm stands on the sides. Right, that's just.
I don't know if we tried the mango.
Local growers just sell. Their stuff and it's cool. And then you can the beach right there, like most of the I guess if you're driving around Oahu especially, like it circles the entire island.
Yeah.
So like on one side of whatever road there's always the ocean.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless you're in
it
the
really
middle.
is.
But.
Yeah. I loved Oahu the most going around the island than Maui. Maui's beautiful for its own reasons. But I felt like we saw water the whole time, mountains and waters in Oahu constantly. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
But you're like more driving around in Maui, you're more mountains. And you get to see a little bit of the water. You know what I mean? But you're like in the mountains. Depends on where you're at. Yeah, pretty crazy. But cool. So I was like, dang, I mean, I know they're two different islands, but I figured they would be more similar than not. But they're very different. But it was really cool. Yeah. We really loved it.
It's like a garden everywhere.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. I love my Hawaiian sister. And I will never forget when she came to visit me. And she said,
leave us
so
with this.
ugly.
Yeah. She's like, what is this?
Actually, there's some really beautiful places in North Carolina. But this is so ugly. Where we were trying. Everything's dead. It's messy.
Yeah.
It's so ugly.
It's just not the same. It really, I kept saying when we were there, and I'm like, why are we in North Carolina? I mean, all four of it. And I'm like, why do we live here? Why? Oh, family. Great. I was born there. Oh, yes. And I was like, we have to move here. For all four of us to agree that we would come back to a vacation spot is a very massive, big deal. Do you know what I mean? Because it's just one of those spots where you just loved it, you know?
Yeah, no, I think that I could not imagine anyone going there and not loving it.
Yeah, I feel like some people go to amazing spots and they're like, I did it once, done. No, I would go back 100 times.
It's a lifestyle, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like going there. I'm
Calm.
in a totally different mindset, I
Yeah.
feel like, when I am there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm much more relaxed and free feeling or whatever,
Yep.
like loosey-goosey kind of.
Yep.
It just gives you that.
Yeah. It was such a vibe. Such a vibe. Well, thanks for coming on to add me to the group chat. This was so good. We'll have Krysta back, you guys, because she has a lot more that we need to unpack.
Scratch the surface.
Yeah, literally, that was just a little scratch. Just a little scratch. So, yeah, we'll have Krysta back. Thank you, guys.